to all the party people in the place to be. We hope that you are doing well on this fine day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. We hope that you're happy. We are in Parcel Simulator. I was reading some of the comments the other day, and there were some really great comments on things that we can do to improve the build. One great comment we had was comparing the Wednesday in the last episode for how long did it take to unload these racks to the previous episode's Wednesday. And this setup right here is significantly faster. At 5 o'clock, this thing was almost empty in the last video, and in the previous Wednesday video, there was like 7 racks still full at like 5 o'clock. So this setup is significantly faster. So we want to switch boat over to this setup as well. The other comment that we had that was really well, and you guys might notice that I changed this up just a little bit. But the other comment we had was to add a smart splitter here so that on Monday through Friday, we just divert the packages down this way so that they can get out, and we don't even use the racks at all, right? And then so what I did is I added a pauser here, and so since today's Thursday, everything should just go down that way and just not even use the racks at all, even though we have the smart racks on here. And then Saturday, Sunday, we turn this pauser off or on, off, I don't know, we make it green. And then we make this pauser red, and then everything will just queue up on these racks for Saturday and Sunday. So we're gonna give that a shot. We got that. I made that change off camera just to try it out and see what that looks like. Yeah, the other thing that I did was there was another comment about making a space between this red and this green. So off camera I did that as well because those two changes are pretty straightforward. And so I just took everything and slid it down one. And so that, that way you don't have any risk there of packages getting on the wrong belt. As we did see in a previous video, they will go across the belt where we tested it out right here with a regular and not a joiner. But anyway, so what we want to do in this video is we just want to take that idea of the pauser thing over to this side. And so what I think the only problem is like this bridge. Like this bridge is the issue. Because I almost want to like fast track it down to here and take it in. So like on the right here, I could put a smart splitter, right? And then I could put a pauser. But I need this to come over. I need this to come over one. So we need this to move over one. So we'll put that there. Put that there. It messes up our paint, but we'll be okay. And then we'll move this over one. We move that over one. Let's just make sure that's still rail. It is, and that's still road. It is. And then what we can do is we can take this off of here. We put a smart splitter here with a pauser, but then all of that needs to come. So the idea is that let's pretend this is well, do we need to pretend? Do I have one over here? I got something over here. Corners, joiners. Corners, joiners. Yeah, what's this? Oh, that's that. All right, that's not it. Okay, then that's all paint. So let's pretend this is a smart splitter. We put a smart splitter here. It just looks funny, man. Let's just buy one because we need one for the boats anyway. So how many do we need for boat? We need 1, 2, 3. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? All right, so we need 10 smart splitters, and then we're gonna need joiners, but I got some over there, so we'll do that math later. So let's get our tablet out. We'll go to shop. And let's just get 10 smart splitters right here. That's 10. We'll buy these. And let's grab this pallet. All right. All right, grabbing these. All right, sorry about that phone call. Can't control it. All right. Had to answer. It was the wife. Always got to answer for the wife. All right, so we have a smart splitter come down here, right? And then we put a pauser here. And then we put everything that way when the pauser is not on. And the pauser, like ideally I would move all these racks out one, but because of this bridge, I can't do that. So I don't know that I can avoid all the racks, but we'll at least avoid this last rack. So we'll put this over here. So do I have a straight? Should I have a straight? What is this? That's a straight, okay. So we'll put that there. I need that corner back. So we do that. Crap. That needs to be a joiner. That needs to be a joiner. We are slow this morning. Flip it. There we go. All right. That part is fixed. So we need another straight and a pauser. I do not think I have a pauser. I do have a straight. And then the only thing I don't like about this is I have to remember the pauser. Actually, that just needs to be a straight. I still need a pauser though. But that particular one just needs to be straight, and those are all corners and a joint. What is this? Oh, pauser. We got business. All right. We put the pauser there. And since it's, oh, that wasn't, there we go. These guys weren't even upgraded. All right. About to make that mistake again. All right, so I need another straight. We got that pauser there, so we can pause this guy Monday through Friday, let everything just go right through the last rack and get out of here. So it's a little bit faster, not optimal speed, but like, in order for me to do what I want to do, this whole exit line, everything would have to move to the right. And I just feel like that's too intrusive of a change to really, you know, I mean, I guess the other thing I could do is I could move these racks over. Like I could take this rack and put it here. I guess I could do that. I guess I could do that. Well, this works. Well, no, if I take that rack and I move, okay, hold on. We could do it this way. So I can take this. Might have found a way to do it. We might have found a way to do it. Okay. So let's get this out of here. We'll need him again in a minute. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. And then we grab this rack. We put him there. Put that guy there. Then we come over here. We take this loader off of there. Put him there. So now that part works. And then we just need an unloader right here to unload on that. And then that gets us what we want. All right, so then we take this guy. All right, so we found a way to make it work. Turn him around, put him there. All right, take this guy, put him there, and then there's our unloader right there. Put him there, like that. And we grab this guy, put him there. All right, so we got that pauser, and we just need one more straight. All right, one more straight, and that is fixed the way that we need it. All right, awesome. Just took a little bit of, just took a quick minute to do some thinking, but we got that worked out. So was there another straight over here? I don't think there was. I think the one that we thought was a straight was that pauser. Because that's a joiner. We'll need that on the other side. That's a joiner. We'll need that on, whoa. Hello. Joiner. So corner, 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 corner. That thing. That thing. Corner, corner. Okay. So we need a straight, and we're gonna need some joiners. So we'll just remember to do that over here. All right. So yellow one needs to come over here. Put him there. And the orange one comes over here. He goes there. And then the yellow one goes there. And the orange one goes there. And the yellow one. All that money we invested in corners. I'm about to sell all these corners back. Because this build used a lot of corners, the way we set it up this way. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. Meant to grab this guy first, and I didn't do it. Let's move you, because you're way back here. Maybe? Let me pick you up. Alright, there we go. Grab that guy. Grab that guy. And... Alright. Always difficult when you try to do this with racks that have packages on them. Always makes things a little weird. Alright, put you there. And we'll put... No. Wrong one. This guy. This guy. There. And I gotta get that box that fell on the floor. No, what the... I did not hit Q. I mean, I hit Q, but I thought I was hitting the other button. I thought I was hitting crouch. There we go. Let's just throw you right here. All right. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Get out of here. Tree? All right. Man, my fingers are just all in the wrong places, hitting all the wrong buttons. All right, grab you. You go there. Grab you. You go there. All right. No, 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 no. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Get that, get that, get that. Oh man, my fingers, man. This is not the day. Alright. Alright, we got all those, so let's grab this. Alright, and then we're gonna grab all these corners. These other things we don't need. Come over here and we're gonna grab these corners. Oh crap, I gotta make sure I don't get these packages on here. Alright, I don't brisket. Grab him and attach it that way. Okay. There we go. And now we just need to do these guys. So that guy goes like that. And look at these guys. Let's put these down. I gotta go this way. That way. And that way. That way. There we go. Pointer. Huh, I guess I counted wrong. I feel like we're gonna come up short. I know we used one over on the other side. But yeah, I'm too short, okay. Alright, let's go down here. Take care of this. That's gonna go there. Put you here. Y'all are just gonna keep falling off until I put the other joiner on there. Alright, let's get this joiner down. Oh. Okay. Really? You're gonna fall off? Alright, and then can I grab that package right there? I can't. Oh my gosh. It's just gonna bring out another one. Alright. No, stop. Oh my god. How am I gonna do this? You let me grab that package now? No, you won't. Alright, that package is gonna sit on the floor then. So if we put a joiner here, how did we do it over here? We came up one and out. That's what we did. That was what we did. And we don't have the room to do that over here. We would need to move everything back one. And we can't move this back one because of that turn. Okay. We could move. All right, this is an interesting little problem. I guess I could take a rack away. Do we ever get full on these? How do we do it over here? We put the pauser on the ramp, then the curve. Put that there. Put that there. And then we leave those packages out of it. So then this becomes straight, right? No, that joiner goes the other way. That's how that works. So that joiner goes that way. And then can we pick that up? We cannot. Okay. And you're just going to have to deal with it. All right. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 joiners. We need 8 joiners. We need 1 straight. And we need one smart splitter, which was the one that we used on the other side. Okay, tablet. We need one smart splitter. We need joiner. We need 8 joiners. All right, and we needed one straight. All right. Wait, I got stuff on the truck already? I didn't remember that. I don't remember ordering anything. We don't need this guy anymore. We can put him on here. We can't. He's full? Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's grab that. Okay. I can't attach that corner either. Okay. Alright, so let me do this corner. I needed him anyway. Over here. All right, there we go. All right, that thing is good to go. We'll deal with those packages later. I need another corner. Really, I can't walk over that. I can walk through entire pieces of equipment, but I can't walk through a box. All right. Here. That, I need that to go there. All right, everything's straight. And then now I can pick this up? Yeah, now I can pick that up. Okay. Let me go get all my new stuff. I had another great comment where somebody had told me you didn't have to drop the things off the pallet. You could just drop the pallet in the box. So you just drop the pallet in the box like that. Let's give it a try. And it sells what fits inside the container. So there we go. And then I can sell that. There we go. And then just grab my pallet back. There we go. That is an awesome tip. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I just forgot to grab one. All right. So then I don't need a smart splitter. My math was correct. Just my picking it up on the pallet was wrong. And then let's go grab these guys. All right. All right, there we go. And he's over here. And where's the one guy that's not like the others? He's there. Drop him down. He will go there. All right, cool. All right, so that's that. So let's get the joiners on first because it's gonna create drama. Oh, that's my straight. All right, we need that over here. And flip him around. Perfect. And level 3 on him. All right, everything should be level 3 over here. And then let's grab these guys while we're thinking about it. All right, that's cool. And let's come over here. And those guys are all level 3. That guy was not. Look at, man, I need to go through and double check everything. All right. Throw these joiners down. Flip them. Got it. Well, it just wouldn't be late game energy if we weren't making mistakes and forgetting things. Like making things level 3. Alright, grab that. Grab that. Pick up. I'm pressing the E button. I'm supposed to be doing the mouse button. Alright. Alright, so now The boat is also on the new proven to be faster setup. I guess that doesn't need to be a joiner. That just needs to be a corner. Okay. That pauser's on, right? Yeah, that pauser's on. Okay. So that's good there. So we just got that one package. That's a problem. See if I redo him. And then it's going to bug me. You do all these packages. That I need to make a corner. It's going to bug me that that's not a corner. Even though I just sold a bunch of corners back, I'll buy another one real quick. Corner, add to basket. Check out. Again, we don't care about money. We got 3,000 or 3 million. All right, drop that guy in there. And how many more packages are on this rack? That's the last one. Okay, grab this. Yep, that's the last one. Okay, thank goodness. All right, get out of here. All right, dog's going crazy. Apologize for that if that came over the mic. I am currently dog sitting for my son. All right, there we go. All right, now that's the way we want it. I'll just drop this pallet over here. I'll take this one over here for the odd chance when a bridge messes up. I think right there will work pretty good. In case that bridge ever backs up, we can grab packages off of it. We've seen that in other videos. Okay, cool. So we've got this thing going. So Thursday is no plane, no boat. So we just got truck and train. So let's just double check over here. Did we make all these level 3? We did not do that one. Got it. All right, cool. I think everything else we did make level 3. And then these packages, we'll deal with those when it's boat day again. And then we'll just package that rack up and get it out of the way. All right. I think we are good. I think everything is back working and functional. So it is 9 a.m. So let's just go ahead and open the day and watch everything process through and make sure everything works. Pretty sure all of these are going in the right direction. All the orange ones, the loaders are all correct. I see all green lights on everything. The unloaders, I see all green lights. You know, I guess if I wanted to like really speed things along, I could just grab off of this rack and like put them on here. At least until we get stuff to process through. I know we made it down to this one. I guess I could, man. Instead of sticking it on the end, I guess I could just stick it where I want it. So if we stick it here. All right, that one works. So we got 4 left. So now we stick it here. Okay, that one's working. Okay. And got that box. And now we stick it here. And that one's working. Come on up, stand up here. Grab that guy. And now we stick him here. And he works. And then last one. We drop here. This should be no problem. Okay, so we know that all those racks work on that side, and then everything is, that one doesn't have a package. Why does that one not have a package? Let's check this out. Which one didn't have one? This one? Okay. Drop him down. He's working. Okay, cool. All right. So everything on here, all these unloaders all have a box on them, so that's good to go. So we can grab this one. I know I said I was gonna wait, but you guys, if you don't know me by now, I can't. Little things like this just bug me. I will leave that one stuck on the floor until boat day, because I gotta pull that, I gotta remove that conveyor, and then all chaos is gonna break. Like, I'm gonna be stuck with one on the floor no matter what I do. How many more do I got? Like 4 or 5 more? Okay. I'm just assuming everything's working good in the rest of the facility with the changes that we made. I don't have any errors, so that's good. Should have, what, 2 more to go? I should empty the rack, and it's just the one on the floor. There we go. That should take care of that. I can drop that on there. Airplane is loading up fine. Okay. So I can come around here. Just want to check on things here. Alright, so because that pauser's on, everything is just flowing straight in and straight out. And because this pauser's off, nothing is coming into the racks. Alright, so we're good to go there. That looks good. So let's clean this up right here on this end so we can put that in the box. And put him on there. And then we can put this guy in a box. And then do we get lucky and will it let me grab the package from this side? Like, can I grab? I can. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we'll drop him right there. All right, cool. All right, I do like having this thing where I can walk in and grab the pauser from there if I need to. I do like having that little gap right there. All right, so everything is flowing correctly on those racks. Oh, what the hell happened here? What is this? What is this? That's why I need this pallet. Like, what is, why are these guys stuck? Is this thing in the wrong direction? What's going on? It just glitched out? Okay, that backed up that row. How bad is that? It backed all the way up to the truck. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's do this. Let's drop this here. Oh, good gracious. Drop that there. Start moving these onto this guy. That was a disaster. Move that guy over. Move that guy. Oh, I'm just throwing packages around now. I'm in like total freak out mode here. All right. These are all rejections. Oh man, I hope I don't get an error out of this. Let's just go down here. Drop these here and we'll throw those on there. So that was a disaster. I guess that one glitched out. Like the, you know, sometimes the yellow unloaders, like sometimes they quit going in the right direction and you got to pick it up and re-put it down. I wonder if that's what happened with that red one. Okay. All right, that is cleared up, I hope. Well, at least it wasn't a record attempt day, because I don't know how long that truck was backed up. Oh, come on, man. I don't know how long. What is going on here? Why are these guys backed up? Oh, what is this? What is this? How are these things? So this truck was backed up the entire day. What is going on? Oh, this guy's wrong too. All right, I know what happened here. I know what happened with these ones that were in the wrong direction. If you guys notice, you know, we turned this that way, and then I made this one, I turned this one shorter so that they run side by side, and then that gives me the ability to run around in here so I can hit this thing easier. And when I put those back, I did not put them back in the right direction. So this one was my bad. I do remember doing that. And I did that when I did this change over here off camera. So that one was on me. I know that for a fact. This one over here, I don't know what that was. I don't know what was going on there. The only change that I made on these two red ones is I took the red stamper and I took one of the red stampers and I just put it over here. This was another comment. Another commenter suggested just putting the one red stamp over here and then not having the stamper on each line coming off on the air. So I did that on that side. I did not make that change on this side yet, but I can take one and then remove the others. All right, so we're at 5 o'clock. It's a Thursday. Luckily, it wasn't a record attempt because we weren't getting a lot of packages off of those trucks. We were preoccupied with the changes that we made. Everything over here works fine. You know, that guy's going all the way down and going out. That guy, we'll watch this guy. He'll turn right there, and he's all the way out. So that's good. That's working great. Airplane's filling up. Boat is filling up. So we've got boat on the new fast thing, and then this guy over here, he worked fine. All right, so tomorrow in game is going to be Friday. So we're still going to do train, and then we're going to add airplane. Okay, so we can go ahead and drop these guys down. Drop him down. Drop him down. Drop him down. All right. And we will drop this guy down. Nope. Why did I do that? All right. It cost me $5, but at least it didn't give us an error. Airplane I can ignore. I'm not fully locked in, guys. That's what it is. I'm distracted. And then when you're distracted, you make mental mistakes. Whether it's in video games or sports or anything, gotta be locked in, gotta be focused. All right, we're good. We can go to sleep. Got a lot of trash bags here. Drop those down real quick. I don't know why. I don't need the money. I think the trash bags is just to get money. Like it's a way to get money, which we don't need. Yeah, it'd be cool if like late game I think I talked about this in the previous video, but I think it would be cool late game if you could like upgrade your living quarters. You know, you could go in the shop, you could buy, you know, extra shipping containers, maybe containers with windows, like combine these two, you know, stack 4 containers there and like have a cool little living space, you know, just something you can spend your money on. All right, so we will start the day. And then we need to turn on airplane, I think it is. Yeah, airplane. So let's turn that on. And those guys should come out. And then these guys are still queuing up. And then this guy can stay, that guy can stay red and that guy can stay green. We're still running trains. All right. Let's watch this side because this is where we had all the problems. Make sure everything is okay. All right. This kind of double turn bothers me. See if I can do this before the first package comes. All right, there we go. All those going in the right direction? I think they are. All right, we're about to find out. Here comes the first package. All right, not bad. All right, it works. Okay. And these guys are still, man, I think it's almost all the way unloaded, man. Yeah, it's definitely faster. All right, let's come down here. Everything looks good there. All right, everything looks good over there. Okay. I think whatever the issues were, they are fixed. And we just need a can of orange paint that looks mustard. Mustard. All right, here's orange. Let's go fix this guy. That guy, and then there's a purple one somewhere. It was on the other side. Yeah, because all these guys are right. Okay. It was over here. It was this guy. So we moved it over one. Alright. And then we need the yellow can for all the new stuff. Drop you there, I guess. There's a corner, so I didn't have to buy that one corner. I forgot I had that. Alright, there's extra pieces, and I need yellow right here. Okay. Mark all these. I'm not counting. I paint that one? I can paint that one. Okay. I think that's good. I think that was all the new stuff, because everything over here was existing things. Alright, cool. So we are good on the paint. And then luckily boat is blue. So we don't need to paint anything we did for boat. We do need to check. Pretty sure all these are level 3. Yeah, all those are level 3. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Everything is level 3, at least from the new stuff we put in. I still probably need to go check, like, make sure I didn't miss anything on these other builds. Alright, everything looks good. Everything's flowing off the trucks. No backups, alright. Just gonna keep checking in level 3 here. Alright. Airplane and boat queues are good. down here. I would say I'm good, but I'm not confident because we found so many times we thought we were good. Just realized these things are the wrong color. There's some orange ones in there. Like this guy is orange. Yeah, there's been quite a few times where I'm like, yeah, everything's level 3, and then we'll find like one stray conveyor belt that's like not level 3. So now I'm just not that confident. Alright, plane. Alright, plane and train and boat queues on this side are good. So we'll check from this splitter here. Alright, that looks good. This just gives us something to do while the day is processing. That we had not upgraded. Alright, gold star for everybody that already saw that I didn't upgrade that one. That I totally missed. Alright, and now I check these. Alright. Now we'll check these. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss any, because like I said, I am not locked in. So all the queues are good. Let's check this air routine. I can stop looking at the packages. I feel good about the air routine. I mean, this thing, we've been using this air routine for a couple builds now. Alright, so from the sorters, alright, so we can check these sorter guys here. So that sorter's good. That sorter's good. That guy's good. End of the day. Alright, the stamper is good. Check all these. To the stamper. Oh, that bridge is the wrong color. Alright, that stamper. That stamper. That stamper. That one is good. That one is good. That stamper, okay. That stamper. Alright, so then this stamper. Okay, and then this ramp for boat to there, okay. Airplane. That's good. Boat. Okay. Okay. Okay, to that stamper. Okay, to that stamper. Okay. Alright, and then there's this. That, okay. Okay. And I didn't check the... Check this. And then all that'll be left is to check the scanning routines. Okay. Okay. That one's good. That one's good. That one. That one. And this one. Okay. All right. So we checked everything on the back end through all the sorting, all the queues, all the runs. So we just need to check the scanning stations and then the entry into the trucks. And then I'm pretty sure everything will be level 3. At least we will have checked everything. There may be 1 or 2 that we are missing. All right, so we can send this down, and then we are not processing train because tomorrow is Saturday. So we are gonna flip those switches, and then we'll send this guy down. We didn't need to, he was already at 0. That guy's at 2, okay. All right, and we gotta do airplane. Airplane, the pauser goes back on. We send down 7. And the air routine, we send down 5. And then all these ones I left green. All right, there we go. And then this guy gets paused. That guy gets unpaused, okay. And then that's already at 0. All right, cool. So we can go to sleep. And then we can run a Saturday and just make sure that the other side of the trains works. All right, day 104 in game. We're gonna skip all those trash bags. We are gonna get it started because we already got everything paused the way we want it. And so just to double check, we are tablet, we are paying bills. Cargo type is Saturday, it is truck only. So this is paused. That is paused. That is paused. Yeah, I like these little cut throughs because I can run around quicker. And then that is unpaused, and that is paused. So we are good to go, and we just need to see all these packages queue up properly. We know airplane works, so I'm ready to see the trains over here and the trains over there. That's the 2 new changes that we need to check out. Lots of errors as usual. Okay, so I think this guy's gonna go straight. Yeah, and then the next package that comes over is gonna get turned this way. There we go, and he's gonna go in the little marathon. He's gonna pause at the pauser. And then that guy going that way is gonna work his way all the way around. Let's wait for him. And then he should come through here, and then hopefully it'll start backing up. And then once these packages back up to this point, they will only go into the racks. So we shall see. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think that guy's going to end up on that conveyor with that red hard shell. That might be paused right here. Yeah, it's definitely going to be paused. Okay. So that's going to stop there. And then this red box should stop here. And then everything should start backing up on the racks. Yes, he stops there. Great. So now the racks will start backing up and queuing. And then this guy will send like 3 more packages that way. And then this guy will only go onto the racks. Yep, perfect. So yeah, cool. We'll come back and check on this guy. Let's go see the other one. Use our new little cut through. Where we just single jump. There we go. And this guy over here, he's paused at the pauser. Yeah, and then this guy is gonna back up. Remember, it backs up from the back to the front. So yeah, so once this guy backs up to here, it should only send stuff to the racks. Perfect. So the splitters are working. Everything's working correctly. That's good. I do feel like it's faster. I do feel like it's more efficient. We know from comparing the Wednesday videos that setup is significantly faster when there's a lot of packages on the shelves. So yeah, overall happy with the build, happy with this configuration. You know, I think there's a patch in the works where we can upgrade these conveyors, so that way we can get things off the trucks faster. I believe I read that somewhere. Steam chat, or maybe it was in the comments. So that's in the works, so that'll make that faster. Everything here is level 3 as far as I know. The scanners are definitely all level 3 because I can see the 6 dots on them. So we'll check this error routine. All right, that looks good. We'll check these. Pretty sure all these corners are level 3 because we've used a lot of those for previous builds. Everything here looks good. Okay. These are the belts that we haven't checked yet. All right, that looks good. That looks good. I like that I can walk on top of all of this. Makes things so much faster. All right, that's that. We'll check this error routine. Like some of these are like our original conveyor belts, so you know they've been level 3 for a while. All right, that looks good. Just double checking because the minute I think it's not level 3, I find one that's level 1 or level 2. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Like I said, I'm not really locked in mentally. Okay, that guy just looks weird because I can't paint him. Alright, check these air routines. Alright, kind of feel like something's probably breaking somewhere. We're almost done. We almost got everything checked. We just got to check the ones coming off the trucks. Level 3. These I'm a little more confident about. All right. This scanner is not level 3. You look at that. That's why we're checking them. Alright, do I see 6 dots? I do. Do I see 6 dots? I do. Alright. I see. Okay, so it's just that one scanner that wasn't level 3. I do both of these at the same time. Probably faster. I did one at a time, but we're already committed now. And that was our last truck. So we will not get more trucks for the day. Day is over. We have officially checked all the conveyors, all the scanners, all the things. Everything is level 3 confirmed. All right. How's the backlog over here going? So yeah, it should be sending everything to the racks. And it is. Yeah, cool. See if we can see one more go here. Here it comes. I should just send it straight to the rack because that other one is backed up. It does. Okay, cool. All right, everything's good to go there. Racks are racking up. That's excellent. Boat and airplane are doing good. Let's just check this one down here. All right, that one is backed up and it should just send everything straight to the racks. And it does. Excellent. All right. So overall, I feel like of all the builds that we've done, this is our best build. This one's the best. We've got room to expand racks there if we needed to. We can put one more airplane rack. We cannot do any more boat racks. So as long as the game doesn't make it send more boat packages, we should be fine. Because I don't think this ever gets filled up. I think we have some extras. We've got room to do... Well, with that bridge, you know, I could put a rack here. We could kind of flip it and have it, you know, I don't know. I guess we could put more racks. We could come this way with more racks. We could do like another 4 racks right here if we had to. This bay we're not using just because I don't know how we route packages to it. Because we got all the scanning bays over here going in this direction. And I don't know how we, like if we took out boat and plane here, I don't know how we turn it around and go back there, just because this thing is so full. So the only thing that I would like to try is I would like to try having all the scanning stations going this way. So starting here and going there. So like these first 2 racks would come in scanning station 1, this ring would be scanning station 2, and then those 3 trains would come around and do their scanning stations there. I wouldn't mind trying that and then seeing if then that would push all the sorting out this way, and then we could potentially start using this bay along with those bays over there. The other thing that I'd be interested in trying is moving the scanners like closer to the doors. So like when this green one comes out, like can we sort the green ones? Because right now everything flows in one direction and it flows together. But I'd be curious if there was a way to sort the ones that come already green. Can we pre-sort those and send them to a different destination? But overall, happy with the game, happy with the way everything's played. I mean, we're definitely right here at the end. I mean, other than tearing everything down completely and trying to, you know, build it slightly differently, I don't know what else we can do. So yeah, definitely drop in the comments below ideas that you guys think we can expand upon. If there's improvements that you guys see. Obviously this video was a lot of improvements from the comments in the last video. So yeah, if you guys see anything, let me know. Otherwise, we will probably play some other games on the channel until this game gets some updates or gets some changes done to it. We'll probably just focus on other things. So if there's another game you guys want to see me try, just drop it in the comments below and we can play that game also. I have the Grid Keeper. We'll probably do a couple more vids on that. That game was pretty fun. I had a recommendation for Car Dealer Simulator, so we'll give that thing a go. So yeah, we'll just try some other things until this game gets some updates, and then once this game is updated, we'll come back and play with the updates and see what changed. So yeah, been a really great game. Really enjoyed it. A lot of fun. Definitely worth the money. If you guys aren't already playing it at home and you need something to pass the time, this is quite a fun little game to play with and do that. Once they do the patch on the scanners, we will try to do a playthrough with no errors. So yeah, if you like the series, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some changes, drop those in the comments below, and we will catch everybody in the next one. Peace out.